It does, but it's hard for me.
I guess when you guys were out, I heard that some of you ran through a pretty red light.
Go.
Almost forgot what I was on this time. Here it is, the 2019 Breakout. Bam! I've never ridden a Breakout before, and everybody gave me a hard time because when I was doing my V-Rod review and my Raider review, I totally left out the Breakout as being a gnarly muscle bike, and hands down, everything I've heard about these, they are a muscle bike by definition. Alright, so right away from the last bike I rode, which was the 2019 117 Road Glide, obviously this is not your touring bike. You got your more aggressive stance with the drag bars. This one still has forward controls. I would love to get on something like this with mid controls, but right off the bat, this is reminded me a lot of the Fat Bob stance wise, and a little bit more in line with the Raider, but not as raked out as the Raider. Now, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, welcome to the channel, John's Moto Garage. Oh, Garage de Joan. And it's quite likely that I have some new viewers who are tuning in just because of this video, you know, for this video. And so, just to kind of put this in context, I tried a lot of different motorcycles and I've owned a lot of different bikes, but mostly from the perspective of a, you know, just doing short, quick rides on them. I buy and sell on the side, so that's where I get a lot of my riding. Can we drag a floorboard? Probably not. Oh my gosh, I can already tell right off the bat, man, I'm digging this ride more than my Road Glide ride. Road Glide's nice, you know, it's a touring bike, so it's big and heavy and a little more cumbersome for me at 5'8". I jump on this and I can just tell, whew, I can just tell this is going to be a fun bike. Now, of course, every bike is purpose built, right? And this bike is more intended for ripping the canyons and just going out for a nice quick blast. Super torquey, super smooth. Again, you've got the forward controls. It is definitely aggressive. You're leaning up over the tank quite a bit, and so I can imagine on your longer rides this wouldn't be the best option. Come on, bro, get with the program, dog. You got to go all the way up there. I hope to take that one out the next time around. We got the Fat Boy, Heritage, and what's this, the FXDR? I think that's what it is, right? I don't know if I'm digging those rear turn signals, but it's crazy. Within my first, like, I don't know, 30 seconds jumping on this thing, I'm real stoked. And you can probably hear it in the tone of my voice between this and jumping on the Road Glide. I can already tell this is just a fun bike to ride. And surprisingly comfortable. The suspension seems pretty stiff, but I'm hitting these bumps and I'm not really feeling it in my back. I think this would definitely be a contender with some of those other muscle bikes. This guy in front of me on the Fat Boy, I think him and I would have a fun time going out riding. Sounds like he's had a number of bikes in his day, and I can just tell the dude looks like he likes to have fun on these things. Cruising the yellow light. Apparently some dudes got in trouble on the last ride for running reds because they lost the pack. The instructor had forgot to go over that, and we still have to obey the laws of the road. Just sitting here riding it, it reminds me of a sport bike in the sense that you just want to get on the throttle. Like, I'm just chilling here, and it takes everything within me to not just crack the throttle wide open. I think this is a 6-speed. One of the things I like about this bike is super low profile, you know, bare bones. You got this little speedo right here, that's it, and it's great, and it's well placed because you don't have to look down at the tank like you do on the Raider and some of the other bikes I've had that are kind of like this. It's right here where you just, bam, right in the line of sight, and super streamlined, doesn't add a bunch of bulk and, you know, ugliness to it. Now, comment below, you guys, when you're going on turns and group rides, you're supposed to go back into single formation, am I right? And then when you get out of the turn, you go back into staggered. Is that not? My group ride etiquette's horrible because I never ride in groups, and this is my first demo ride, so somebody please help me. Geez, this would be such a fun bike to rip around. I may have to get a Breakout at some point and try adding it to the collection. Woo! Heck yeah, man, we hit 56. These demo rides are new for me. I've never done it, but now I'm asking myself why, because what a blast. And it's super easy. You just fill out your little waiver and give them your ID and sign your life away, and they let you jump on any motorcycle they have. It's the coolest thing ever. Oh, stretching out my back. So overall impressions, honestly, I having never ridden a Breakout, I was never a huge fan of them before. Just, you know, looks wise, I didn't think it would be a bike I would jump on and enjoy a whole lot. But I have to say, pleasant surprise. I'm really having fun on this thing. I'm not sure what's going on here. This guy must be on his cell phone. Just kidding. I don't think we're supposed to be passing. I think we're gonna get kicked out of doing these group rides for being too much rebel rousers. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me now that I take this thing on, because it's just a super torquey, punchy, powerful bike. I'm sorry, guys. This thing, thus far on my ride, I think would knock the Raider off my list of like muscle bike cruisers as far as being on the #1. Don't worry, the Raider's still very high up there, and the Raider being a 2008, so you got to give it to them as far as that's concerned. But I would really love if they did mid controls on a bike like this, because for me, I can only imagine with the mid controls what you could do getting into the corners and lean in and doing all that. I'm like 2 or 3 rides down from being able to take the bike in front of me for a ride, so hopefully my GoPro battery doesn't die and we're able to get on it. I would love to get a knee drag. That guy's too cool for school. Yeah, this little combination of us 3 right here doing this demo ride is not a good one. We're all just like getting on it, and you can tell we just want to rip the throttle wide open. So yeah, that's my only complaint on this Breakout. It sucks for demo rides, you guys. I mean, how dare they put you on a Breakout and not take you to a drag strip? I'm very disappointed. I'm gonna have to send a letter into the CEO, negative review on Yelp. You guys put me on a Breakout and expect me to ride slow. But no joke, when you guys jump on this thing, don't expect to be like putting around at speed limit speeds. Find yourself some nice back roads, get some good proper gear, and hold on, because you're gonna have a freaking blast. Man, I didn't expect. I feel like coming to this demo ride is kind of like when people go to those timeshare presentations because they want to get whatever the freebie is, and they say, don't worry, I'm not going to buy it, I'm not going to buy it, I know better than that. And the next thing you know, they walk out of there having signed up for a timeshare. Man, this is real dangerous. This group riding is real dangerous. Because I came in here thinking, dude, there's no way I'm going to come out of here walking away thinking I'm going to buy a bike. And now I'm thinking, dude, I've got to find myself a Harley Breakout. I hope Jackie's not watching this right now. Oh yeah, super smooth. This is a Milwaukee 8 2019, so real quick on that. I had a Fat Bob 2018 Fat Bob 107, and that one reminded me a lot of some of the Yamahas that I've owned in terms of just how smooth it was compared to some of the other Harleys. The thing about these new ones is, from my limited experience, it seems like they kind of the best of both worlds. They're real smooth, but they still have that kind of rumble that you get with the Harley, where it still feels like you're on a motorcycle. Kind of like you feel the road. You're not on a spaceship or, you know, a UFO. Anyway, so I'm a big fan. I like them. No complaints here from me. What a blast. What a blast. Next up, I think I'm on the Road King Special. Dang, I forgot where this one was parked. Yeah, it was parked right here. Yeah, totally forgot where this guy was parked. This looks good. Anyway, next ride up, I'm on the Road King Special. So, John's Moto Garage, thanks for checking out the channel. If you dig the content, like and subscribe, and stay tuned. I'll do the Road King Special video here soon enough. But let me get just one good look at this bike. Yeah, it's 114. Nice looking motorcycle. I think we lost half of our crew.
This is the
Breakout?
Yeah,
I'm gonna ride that next.
hands down. Compared to the Road Glide, for me, way more fun on this bike, as you could imagine. But yeah, just real torquey and responsive. I think you'll have fun. I can tell watching you ride that, you'll have a blast on this.
But yeah, I've never ridden the Breakout. The Breakout's, that's an expensive bike.
Yeah, that's the downside. I would say if you like the Breakout, find yourself a Yamaha Raider, because you can
I've ridden that before.
get those for a little bit less. But this seemed a little bit funner than the Raider, a little bit.
You know, in my mind though is.
Oh shoot! I keep losing my ticket. I need to put this in a better spot. And then I took the Breakout out. Oh man, so far the Breakout has been the funnest. And we're gonna take the Road King Special out. I'm a huge fan of the Road King. This is a 114. You kind of lose some of that classic look because you got so much black, but I still dig it. Downside with black though, of course, is everything shows up. This guy's letting us get on it. Nice. Woo! Yeah, we left the pack in the dust. That was hands down the funnest demo ride yet.
Was that a good spirited ride?
I was gonna say that was the best
Ride?
I was gonna say that was the best ride yet.
That one? I was? Okay, I figured that.
I swear I saw him do a wheelie once or twice.
I know, I was worried about the pipes drop.
Yeah.